Hey, 7th grade, we're going to be doing what I would probably consider the shortest possible video here. We have 2 slides that we're going to get through, and then there's a website that I'd like you to try. Okay, so circle graphs are kind of what we've been doing before, except they're presented in pie form. They're also called pie graphs, and they're pretty useful for visualization. You see them quite a lot in politics, so there is some use. But they are a little tricky to read if you're not careful. So here's a sampling of 85 total people. And they were able to answer 4 options. What's your favorite pet? Cats, dogs, both, or none. And here, if you look, cats had 15% of the answer, dogs had 25% of the answer, both had 30% of the answer, and none had 30% of the answer. So the question posed on the bottom is, how many people had each in the category above? We know percentages, but we want to know people. And this goes back to our percentage question. Vince very famously asked me at the end of a test, I got this, many points right. What was my percentage? Well, that was what we wanted to learn. So here, we're going to be looking at percent of a total. So let's do cats first, okay? So cats was 15%, sorry, of 85 people. Well, if we go back and think about what we learned, we know that this is going to be represented as 0.15. Of is going to mean multiplication, and so our total is 85. So we go 0.15 of 85 is, I would round up and say 13. If you want to justify this by saying 12, that's fine. You just have to make sure that you add up to 85 people at the end. So then dogs down here would be 0.25 of our 85, which will be around 20, I think. So 21.25, I'm going to round that one down to 21. Both is 30%, so that would be 0.3 times our 85. So that's 25.5. So I'm going to say about 26. Now the problem we have here is that if we added all these up, 26 plus 26 is 52. 52 plus 21 is going to be 73. 73 plus 13 is 86. So we actually got 1 extra, and that's from the rounding. So you got to make sure that on all these, if they're not exact, you need to put the word about, meaning you know that they're not exact. Because if you tell me it's exact and it's not, we would probably lose some points. So that's a pie graph, how we figure out the number. Now, if we wanted to do the reverse, we have our favorite sport, and there were 50 people that volunteered to answer. Baseball got 6 answers, NASCAR got 6, soccer got 4, volleyball got a surprisingly high 22, and basketball, got 12. So for each of the sports, to get the percentage, percents are always going to be part over total or part over whole, and then you would need to turn them into percentages. So baseball, for example, would be 6 out of our total of 50, which on our calculator would give us 0.12. Well, 0.12 would be best represented by 12%. Right up there. NASCAR would also be 12% because it had the same number as baseball. Soccer, then, or as the Europeans would call it, football or foosball, would be 4 out of 50, which gives us 0.08, which is best represented by 8%. Volleyball, then, whoa, I don't know what happened there. Volleyball would be 22 out of 50, 0.44 or 44%. And basketball would be 12 out of 50, or 24%. And these all would need to add up to 100%, obviously. 24 plus 44 is 68. 68 plus 8 is 76. 76 plus 12 is going to be 88. 88 plus 12 is 100% total, which means we did it right. So, what I'd like you to do, tomorrow we're going to be working on problems 1 through 14, but for the rest of this video, I would like you to do a few problems on this website. Okay? I'm going to post it on my website, so underneath this video, this will be posted. Just do 5 to 10 problems, see what you can figure out. It's pretty simple. And then tomorrow, I would like you to show me some of these problems, and that'll be your grade. Okay, so you got to, well, actually, let's do something different. I'd like you to do these, but they're hard to show the work. So let's do the code phrase, pi. I'd like you to write pi into your notes, and that'll be the way that I know that you watched the video. Okay? I still want you to go to that website, which is posted on my website right underneath this video, and do a few examples. Okay?